Hi, this is Rob, and I'm coming to you from my home office today, and I'm going to show and demonstrate how to produce a hybrid event remotely. And to do that, we're going to use an entire Datavideo workflow, and we're going to base that around a key product called the iCAST 10NDI switcher. It's a hybrid event switcher. And so I'm going to produce this, and Craig is at the venue, and I'm at my home office. And as you can see, I have here on the left-hand side, I have the multi-view, so I can see my two cameras, actually another camera as well, and the PowerPoint presentation. Plus, I have another monitor here for the program, so I can see what I'm doing when I'm switching. And then to actually control the switcher, I'm using a product called the TPC 700, which is my touch panel controller that's controlling the iCAST 10 NDI switcher. And then I'm also using a couple boxes here to decode and stream both the preview and the program streams from the venue site. All right, so Craig, why don't you explain a little bit about what you're doing at the venue site and how I might help you produce this event remotely?
Thanks, Rob. I did another presentation I think I showed earlier in a video, and I actually used the TPC 700 myself while I was doing the presentation. But now I have a bigger audience and I'm on stage. I want to focus on the audience. So I appreciate you doing this, Rob. Maybe what you could do is kind of help me walk through all the different angles that you have so that we can do this properly in our presentation. So right now I think I'm looking at the PTC 140 NDI camera, which is connected to the iCAST 10 NDI. So maybe now you can, what I'd like to do is walk around the stage and walk over to my presentation. And this is the PTC 285 tracking camera. So if you'll turn on the tracking camera, which I think you can do right there remotely. And so now I can walk around. Tracking's on, so I can walk around, and I'm going over here to the left of the stage. I'm going to walk right over here to my presentation. I got my little clicker here. I can kind of change the different images on my PowerPoint to my audience in the room. But what about my online audience? Can you switch to this full screen, Rob? Wow, there you go. So now he is actually able to show the online audience my PowerPoint remotely. I don't have to worry about that. Now maybe I want to switch back to the tracking camera. And I'm going to walk back over to my podium. And I know it's a small stage, right? But this tracking camera has a lot of range. If you have on a big stage, I can go left, right, and I can settle in here. Now I can switch back to my other camera, now that I'm at the podium. And now I've got a question in the audience, let's say. Rob, is there a camera that's pointing towards the audience? There you go. We have a little mock-up audience that we put together. So there you go. There's an audience that I can switch to. That's just a USB camera. So you can just plug the USB camera directly into the iCAST 10, and that's going to Rob from my venue through our dvCloud service. So it's a really cool solution for anybody that needs to produce something remotely. So maybe, Rob, you can explain all the gear in a little more detail about how you're doing it on your end of the deal.
So yeah, as I explained before, there's really four key products, Datavideo products, to make this entire remote production workflow work. First one is being the dvCloud. It's a cloud subscription service. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to connect the remote site and the venue site, all the equipment that you have to do this remote production in the cloud. The next item, and Craig has one at his the venue site as well. The remote site, I have this little box called the BB1. So what that does is it creates, by connecting securely through the cloud, it actually creates a secure network in the cloud. And so that again allows me to see those remote devices as if I'm sitting in the same venue or in the same room. The third product that I have is the TPC 700, which is the touch panel controller for the iCAST 10 NDI hybrid event switcher. And then lastly, we have these two decoder boxes. The model numbers are the NVD30 Mark II. And what that's doing is it's decoding the streams of the multi-view and the program all coming from the iCAST 10 NDI so that I can feel like I'm right there in the venue to actually produce this event. So there you have it. For more information, be sure to visit our website at datavideo.com. And we're going to be making more videos as well, so be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we appreciate you watching. Thanks again.